Uh, Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Um, I'm here today to speak concerning our bond with our Ijo brothers, our Igbo brothers, our Ukwani brothers, our Iseluku brothers, our indigenous people of Biafra tribes, Iduu, Iduu Noba, Iduu Noba. We call it Iduu land. So, the if something is not properly done, I think it is our right for us to fix it in the right way. But today, before I continue, or before I start the program, I will continue to introduce myself 1 million times because you may know me, some people have not even known me. Maybe some people are watching me for the first time. So I have to introduce myself and where I came from and where I also live. My name is Mofi. We Igodo is our one of our ancestral king. I add the name to my name, Igodo. This is the key to our unification. Okay. We will continue to teach our history so that we can know how we interrelate and how we are connected to one ancestor, to one father, to one creation, and to one DNA. So today we have the history to talk about the jihadism of the Oba Benin. But some people continue to think it's a Fulani that are jihad. They never knew what happened in our land. The men who came that we are worshipping as our king today, they were jihadists. They were worse than Islamic jihad. We also talk about Utetenegiabi, one chief in Ovalas who the Oba Benin have betrayed. So how he was betrayed by the Oba Benin. The Oba Benin is very good in betraying people. And it's an historical something. When they were talking about the Oba Benin, the Obaseki, they will have betraying blood. It is the Oba Benin who are the betraying blood. So I will read all these things and I will try and analyze it, and I will also use my local language in another video to also analyze it to our people so that they can understand it. Where can we start from? We start from brothers and sisters, please share this video. Let us start from, we are still trying to go deep into our history. It's very good. My brother, let me use broken English in some area. Our people, some of us don't know where we come from. They talk, say, these people not good. Ibuema, Isha not good. John not good. Lebini good. This orientation, this what they install on our brain and memory card. If you remove memory card, come from phone, they go full. No, they don't full. So if you put memory card, we get more. What do you call it? More. What do they call it? Gigabyte or the escape gigabytes, so that if you carry more information. We want to talk about the man Oduduwa. We will talk about the man Oduduwa. The man Oduduwa, the Yoruba people have their own history. They said Oduduwa came from the east. The Oduduwa come from the east, somewhere like Sudan or Mecca. Some people say like, but according to the Yoruba people, they say so. Oduduwa came from Mecca. Their history is very, very, very related to what is going on in our state today. But our people are not educated. That is the sometimes I call them primary school dropout because they just worship devil. When they were saying mark of the beast, people don't know the meaning. You have the mark, and you will not know you have the mark of the beast because that is some of the things we are trying to enlighten. See, the Yoruba people said Oduduwa come from Lamurdun, Mecca. So let us listen to the Yoruba king says Oduduwa himself come from Mecca. And you people have to uh, My brothers, I have to start all over again. We are going to know our history so that we don't know who we are killing ourselves. Because there was a skull, a human skull that was discovered in Ondo State. The human skull says this close to about 9,000 years. That's it was the white men who discovered a human skull in very close to Edo State, Ondo State. That the skull of that human, that is to show that human have been existing very close to, that is in Igodomigodo for the past 10,000 years. We have been existing. We are being into existence. We are created by God. We are not from Mecca or from Saudi. So if a human skull was discovered in Ondo State, present Ondo State, and the skull, the archaeologist says this human being have been existing in Igodomigodo land and Iduu land for the past 9,000 years ago. Who were the people existing there? Are they from Saudi? No. So what we are trying to elaborate is that, you see, this Ondo and this Benin, those areas are all part of the Iduu land. This is our land. This is all our land. So we are not descendant of Oduduwa. So that is why I'm trying to explain now that the Oba of Benin lineage come from Oduduwa. We have nothing because they met us in our land. So today they are not trying to, they are the one causing confusion in Biafra land and in our land today. They are not saying that is Oba Benin is a royal father, they should respect royal father. Respecting your oppressors, people who committed genocide against you, your indigenous people, you are not respecting them. So we are trying to, bring some kind of fact in out from this. Okay, Oduduwa, they said Oduduwa came from Saudi Arabia in Mecca. According to the history of Prophet Muhammad, the history says when the Mecca was a land of they serving idols. They were serving different type of juju, and they serve for Mecca, Medina, Egypt. They serve gods, all those juju. Just like us, Oba Benin is saying juju in the south. So this are really lineage to show that these people have something in common. In Mecca, they were serving idol. Egypt was a land of idol. This area, they were serving idol. Sudan, all this area. So there was a time of one of their sons, Prophet Muhammad. According to the Quran, according to the history, the land you see there, Egypt, was the land of the black men. It was the early people who occupied Egypt were black, not white. The white people came to take over their land, also committed genocide and started, alienizing them over there. You understand? So if you go to Greece, my friend who's educated, not the primary school dropout, the Middle East was a land of the black. So we are not from that place. Because the white men, they brought out a skull in Ondo State to show that we have been existing more than those people. We have been existing for thousands of years. The skull is with the white men today. 9,000 years. So we are not from Egypt. So we have to think very well, because those people who are saying we come from Egypt, we migrate, no. There was no history except they started rewriting it as, thinking that they are from Egypt. We are from that land, Iduu land. That is where our history said we came from. We didn't came to, our history said we were living there. Human, we are living there. Who were the people living there? Ijos, the Igbos. The names are still everywhere in my states. I know the one maybe we have all those Igbos names in Ondo State. They have cleaned all away. The first civilization we have were controlled by the Igbos. So we are trying to elaborate on our history. So this man who is not claiming that is the custodian for our history is an impostor. It's a fake. We start from Oduduwa. Oduduwa came from Saudi Arabia when Prophet Muhammad waged a war against idol worshipper, that they don't want idol again, they have to leave. But when they captured Mecca, according to the history, this was about 4th century, and that was during the time of Oduduwa came to Yoruba land. We are trying to connect these two together, and it was truth. It was the 4th century. We were already existing. That is to show that the Oba Benin is not our ancestor. That is what we are trying to correct. Because if you look at it very well, in 4th century, we were existing. We were not from that side. So this, what do you call this man? Prophet Muhammad, the Prophet Muhammad, the prophets of Islam, migrated to Medina to look for soldiers to fight Mecca. It's gather soldiers, parallel people, trained there to fight Mecca. And Mecca there was no war. The Mecca surrender. And the Prophet Muhammad told the idol worshipper that we will not stay with you here in Mecca. The next thing you have to do, leave Mecca. We give you safe passage to Africa. Just go to Africa. But for a year, we will not allow you to practice this idol. That is how this Oduduwa migrated from the Saudi. Because if you check our history, Oromia, the great grandson of Oduduwa, also come with horse. All these things were brought from the Middle East. We don't have all these things in our land. We don't have horse. So there's a sign that these people are really jihadists. I'm trying to explain how they are deadly jihad. The jihad Oduduwa brought to our land was even more dangerous, more than the one the Boko Haram, the Fulani practice today. Their own was very the destruction jihad. So when they came to Ile-Ife, Oduduwa formed what is called Ugboni to be able to dethrone the king they have in Ife. The Yoruba, they call the Yoruba, they call them Ife. They have to form a society called Ugboni. These are how they defeated the Obatalas. That is how they destroyed the civilization of the Yoruba. This Oduduwa destroyed their civilization and installed. They started, the betrayers are more powerful more than the truthful people. The betrayers always have the way out. According to their own history, Oduduwa came from Lamorudun in Mecca. So then I spread. See, I'm going to explain something to you. Please share this video. We have to. I want to show you the king. The king Oduduwa met in what do you call it, in Ile-Ife. They met a king there, but they never killed the king. Any king they met, Oduduwa never killed Obatala. He met a king. So we are not trying to explain what happened in Benin, in the Iduu lands. These people were going to kingdom. They target Ife. Ife was a kingdom. From Ife, they came to target Benin. No, it's not Benin, it's Iduu land. That one was Ife and Iduu. You see the name of the different kingdom, civilization. They were attacking kingdom to kingdom. Because according to their history, when they were coming, some of them stopped over in Kanuri, in present day where Boko Haram is fighting today. One of them stopped over there. They were now moving with their charms and their juju, all those things, moving from place because they were having civilization from the Middle East. So they came with all those bronze, like in Egypt, you see they were having bronze casting and what do you call this? They were having bronze and all those swords to fight war. If you can see Ooni today, still going with the sword, Oromia used to fight the swords, and that is the same sword Oduduwa brought from Saudi Mecca. You see, so we are trying to connect it to our own civilization. How the Oba Benin carry out jihads in Iduu land. Talking about Iduu land, both the Igbos, the Aboriginal people, how they reduce our population, how they kill us, what the evil they penetrated in our land. We have to know our history. We don't have to become Mr. I don't know. We have to know because I am from that city called Igodo City. That is where I come from. So I decided to know more about my history. I am not a primary school dropout, and at the same time, I also grew up in the 70s. So the memory was a little more fresh. Despite the thing were not properly wiped out. It was Oba or Rudiawa who started wiping out our history. So today, you can see what this man is saying. This is the man Oduduwa met from Saudi Arabia. The man is saying that how Oduduwa came. He's a king, he's a traditional ruler in Yoruba land. He's the Oba of Ilaje today. How Oduduwa came. Their forefathers were there when Oduduwa came. So Oduduwa brought jihadi style from the Middle East, how they were conquering people. That is their experience. They came with their all those magic and those a lot of things to entice us and to destroy us, our civilization, because we're early people. So they are not trying to connect us to Oduduwa, who came from Saudi. We are not from Saudi. Eh? That's why when the Oba Abini said they have a bond, when the Oba Abini visited Niger State, he was telling the Etsunupe, the Emir of Bida and Emir of Kano, that they have a bond. So if we look at the history of the Fulani also migrated from the east, somewhere like Saudi or Sudan. You understand? That is where they come from. So when the Oba Abini was saying they have a bond, when he visited Kano, he said they have a bond with the Fulani. So that is what I am trying to carry out more research. Because the Oba Abini may be saying the truth, because you see the Fulani people are from the east, of which Oduduwa is from the east. So they may have a bond. My brother. So that is what we are trying to enlighten our people today. So now we want to listen to the Yoruba man, the Yoruba king, this Obatala family. They met. There was a king. The same thing that they happened in our state, Benin. Before the son of Odu, the great grandson of Odua came to our land, we have a king, and the lineage is still alive. The king they met in Ife, the lineage is still alive. So why are they not telling us that it's the Oba Benin is our ancestors? Anybody who is portraying that fallacy, think that person is out of his senses or is an ignorance. It's an ignorance. That is Babadash. Maybe he doesn't know. He's daydreaming. How can you be saying that a man who migrated from Mecca is not your ancestor? That's why they are trying to connect us to Mecca now. That is what they are doing today. That is that we all are from Mecca. My brother, I'm not from Mecca. Okay? We are not from Mecca. We're not from Saudi. Look at what the Yoruba traditional ruler said. He's the richest traditional ruler in Yoruba land. Look at what he said. This is the Olugbo of Ugbo. This is the Yoruba king Oduduwa met in when they came from Saudi. They came with horsemen. Because they came with sword to kill people and a lot of things.
owner of Yoruba. I'm the owner, the Olubu of Ugweti, owner of Yoruba. We are the foundation of Yoruba. The Utetenegiabi met us at Ife. Now, you know what? We are celebrating our great-great-grandfather now because before he left Ife, he had a 7 quarter. Some of his son and daughter, he left them at Ife. And the palace went to enjoy a palace there, which is Ileru, is in Ife, which is tomorrow. Nobody can erase it. And they all came en masse. You see them yesterday, I was overwhelmed. Everybody was so surprised. Even the people that come from Benin, they were so surprised that, people from Ife, you still remember where their father left Ilefa camp, arrived at. So the place was full of, exciting things. I was so happy. That is, they discovered that when their father left, Ife, where he stopped, which is Ugbo, that's why they come. They still recognize that the father has formed another, great kingdom somewhere. We are the one that hold Ife now. Ife, I'm the cabbage of Ife, the Oba of Ife. And also the Oba of Ilaje here. So you could see me taking 2 sides. I'll be Oba at Ilefe, Oba at Ibokoda. One interesting thing, we were building. So the question that you are asking them now is very simple. Because if you listen to the first extracting book, I say if you are a slave, you cannot be Oba. If you're a bastard, you cannot be Oba in Yoruba nation. If your father is still living, it's an abomination. You can't be an Oba in Yoruba nation. 4th one, if you are from female line, you can't be an Oba. So many things. My upcoming book is 25. Go there. When you have this 25, if you fall out of it, you have to quit that seat. That was what is happening. Benin clear it. What I said those days in our syllabus in school, primary school, I was told that it's open to everyone. That Lamarudu began with the Dua, and the Dua was the progenitor of Yoruba. Lamarudu comes from Mecca. Are you getting my point now? That is the problem. When you come from Mecca, you cannot be the progenitor of Yoruba. Now, when we went to Benin last month, Benin cleared it. Benin said, the Dua you are celebrating in Ife is their son. Are you getting my point? We want to know their father. Whether it was Benin, they come from Benin, or Mecca. That is the question that, I'm waiting for them to answer. Talking another thing, they are talking rubbish. Are you getting my point? So that was exactly what I said. Benin was claimed, but the Dua is their son. What we heard those days, what they are celebrating, that they come from Mecca, Lamrudu, the son of Lamrudu. And when you ask anybody from Ife now, they say they are not from Ife. They are not from Saudi, they are from Ife. We see that comparison. So that is the thing is clear. You have to answer that question to Yorubas, because they've misled a lot of people in Yoruba nation. And that's what I'm trying to correct now. I've corrected it. I will still correct so many things. So you heard what people are saying, that some MC, they are from Osun. They said they are not from Iduu. So the MC said it now. You heard it from me. Said some Obama, Kosogogo, the Oraife. Olile, no. Even people from Ife. That's what they told everybody here. So I'm happy about that. The truth is coming out now.
Yes, in view of true position that you have just explained, you are the father of
Yoruba, yes. Now my message is very simple. I don't want any of them to fight. I've said it so many times. If anybody wants to doubt me, you have authority that is supersede the word I presented to the world. Come and see me. Let's compare notes. It doesn't mean you fight me, because I'm not fighting anybody. Come to my house to come and meet me. Or if you ask me to come to your palace, I'll come to your palace to explain things to you. And I've said it now that Benin was playing with Iduu and he said it's their son. He has a name for him in Benin. He said a Kaladeha. And they say Odua. There's something in Benin. He has a sign of Odua.
Odua, okay.
That was the last one. And the Oba is there. I was thinking that we just stand up and continue. I say, no, Oba, what you are saying is wrong. Why not your son? He just left quietly. That's the energy. I myself was done from Iduu. I feel bad for him. So that was what was going on. Let the Ife identify their father first and foremost. Whether they are from Benin or they are from Mecca, Saudi, or Egypt, or from Israel. Where they come from, they have to tell the whole world. If they come from Benin, because I have relationship with Benin, they are saying on the it was who they infected them. That is the same book they say Ugo is the father of Ife. The owner of Ife. Same book. I remain sign your obedient servant. Thank you very much.
You see, God bless you, my brothers and my sisters, wherever we are watching from. We are talking about our history. So we have to know who we are. We come from Saudi, or Mecca, or Saudi Arabia. So we don't have any link whatsoever with Saudi. We are not from Saudi Arabia. It was the Oba of Benin family who migrated from Saudi, from Mecca. You see, they met. This was the king they met in Ile-Ife in around kind 5th century AD, after they were destroyed by Prophet Muhammad in Mecca. The Prophet Muhammad drive them away from Mecca because they were worshipping idols and those evil they were performing. They saw the way the jihad, how Prophet Muhammad organized the jihad in what do you call it, in Saudi. So they brought that experience of jihad to colonize us, to rule us. It was the Iduu who migrated from Mecca. You see, this is a king. It's about 90 years old king. This is not a small. You see, when they were young, when they were in school, they have a heard that Lamorodu become Odudua. That was the father of Odua. And it was the same Odua who gave birth to this Oba of Benin. So the man who ruling us today is a jihadist. So we are trying to, we are trusting it. Because I'm not a rich man, people are not listening to me. Because I have what it takes to organize a seminar. So we have a lot to do, that we continue to use our platform to educate more people. We are not spreading hate speech, but we are trying to let our people know our history. Is it wrong? Hitler killed 2 million Jews, 3 million Jews. Is today they still teaching in the school? If you are integrating this country, they will still teach you how many million Jews Hitler killed. They don't hide it. They are not hiding it. Are they hiding it? No. So no, let us also listen to what this idiot Oba Abini said, that you see the Yoruba Oba have make it understand that Odua came from Mecca. That is what they met, and their father told them that Odua came from Mecca. These are some of the proof to show that Odua came from Mecca. So we are not supposed to be worshipping the Oba Benin, because he's not supposed to be there, because we are indigenous. We're supposed to rule ourselves. We are supposed to rule ourselves because we are the indigenous people of that land. The people that are ruling us, they are not from our land. Okay, now look, if you look at the history of Odua brought 200 plus idols from Mecca. Odudua brought juju from Mecca. He come with horsemen. It's not just horse. This was brought from the Middle East, from the northern part of it. So before Odudua came, we are living, we're just having our own civilization. We are living. We're a kingdom of our own. So this Oba of Benin is trying to claim 2,000 years of history. But some people are so blind, some people are so mumu, some people are so fool. Oduduwa coming to this land in Ile-Ife is not up to 2,000 years. How come Oba of Benin is now celebrating 2,000 years of civilization, of ancient? See, I don't understand. I don't know if some people are blind. The father of Oba of Benin, Oduduwa, left. It's not up to 2,000 years that they left in Mecca when he was driven away by Prophet Muhammad. They were driven away because they were idolatry people. Today, this man is not selling. But the Benin people are the greatest fools I've ever seen in history. But it's not. I'm going to explain the reason why they are fools. They are the first people that love to worship their oppressors. Even though you kill 6 of his children, he will still continue to worship you. Because when you tell them the truth, they become very rude. It's better for them to worship their oppressors than for them to worship gods. Because these are some of the things I will continue to enlighten more people about. So please share this video in the name of God. We are talking about history today. I will also, from the history, we'll also go to the Motiti side. But now we have to start with Oba Benin. Yeah, where they came from. So we have to let people to know how these people come to stay in our land. They stay in our land and we now worship them as ancestor. No, this is not our ancestor. They are not from our land. They are from Mecca. They are from Mecca. Even the Yoruba man who is also saying they have Oduduwa. Oduduwa is not from Europe. And also, these are jihadists. Jihadism. So now, we are trying to talk about our nature through this place. But let us go on with the history. So you can also listen what the Yoruba king have just said, Kabiyesi. He said they even drive their father away from the land in Ile-Ife. They met them and drove their father away from that land because they were hungry to rule. They brought different type of culture to Yoruba land. Human sacrifice. It was Oduduwa who introduced human sacrifice to Yoruba land. And that one extend to Benin. It was the same Oduduwa who introduced, what do you call it, apart from human sacrifice, Ugboni. Ugboni was also introduced. So today, but the Yoruba people have, I don't know if they still practice all those things, but the Oba of Benin said he will continue to practice those things. So, after all these things, it was one of the Oromia, so Oba Oduduwa, so one of the great grandson, also want to have also conquer a kingdom. They were looking for a kingdom, a place to capture. That is what led them to Benin. It was Oduduwa, great grandson, 12th century, about 800 years ago. And the Oba Benin is now celebrating 2,000 years. So it's not Oba Benin, God will punish you for lying to us, lying to the world. God of our ancestors will destroy you. You don't need to be lying to us, because how long can we become fools? It was during this in that time they were looking for, when they were looking for slaves. Because when you go to war, when you succeed, just me alone can have about 20 girls. I have nothing to do with them. I just marry them, be fucking them, this rubbish. Because that was their assets, richness. Their wealth is slaves. They will capture as many as they can capture, putting them into the boots and move. Any woman respecting the Oba Benin, that woman is a bastard. So it's a fool. She's a fool. Because when Oromia came to our land, when Oromia failed, the land rejected Oromia. They say Ile Ibinu. Then what thereafter? They started to install a small puppet in a den of human sacrifice. They started using us for human sacrifice, started killing us. Do you know they were reducing our population? These people, what people did to us, Oba. Look how people are still quiet. They don't have to talk to Oba. Are you fool? Do you know how they reduce our population? Oba Benin was entitled to marry 207 wives. Some Oba Benin will last 7 years before they die. When they die, when the Oba die in Benin, the whole 200 and something wives will be killed. And he will not sleep with them. Some of them will sleep with them until only first day we sleep with that one thing. That one will die. We never have sex again. These are some fools, some idiots coming out that a tradition that was brought from Mecca. They are not saying they want to celebrate it. You are a fool. You are a big fool. May God punish you. A tradition that was brought from Saudi, the tradition that the Prophet Muhammad speak against, that was driven away from the Mecca. They now find their heaven in find a place of resident in Ile-Ife. They now spread the religion. It's called religion, huh? Traditional religion. It's a religion. Just like they also spread the Islam and Christianity. Spread it to you, and you're not saying it, so you want to go back to. Let me even tell you, this is not, I swear with my blood, this is not our tradition. Those tradition, those fools, they are saying they want to go back to Benita. You are a fool. That is not our tradition. In the name of God, it's not our tradition. We don't have that tradition in our land. Because if you see what happened in our land, it was the fourth Oba of Benin, Oba Ewuare. It's a Yoruba man also. It's a descendant from, when you say, let me call them Yoruba, because their forefather immigrated from Ile-Ife. It was this man, Oba Ewuare, who went to Ile-Ife to go and bring different type of idol. He now make this man, Ifa, there's one man called Ogifa, and Ifa priests. So they now changed the name to corrupt, the name was corrupted to Ogifa. The Ogifa, I swear with my life in the name of God, if I lie, let the God Almighty kill me. Ogifa, this Ifa priest, is from Ile-Ife. When Oba Ewuare brought those juju, he made Ogifa, this Ifa priest live in Mission Road today. The palace is there. Make that man to be the head of this shrine. So it was the fourth Oba, that was 12th century, because 50th century, because it was still fresh when they came from Ile-Ife. They came from Ile-Ife around 11 something century to 12th century, because they installed their evil rule in our land in 12th century. And the people they met in the land, who they met in the land, what was the name of the land? Was it a Yoruba name? And the names of those villages around the Benin were all Ijo name, Igbo names, and all those Ika, and Yoma names. That is the names we are having. And all those Isha names, Agba, all those names we are having in our land. All those Ile Ibinu names doesn't exist. Those names doesn't exist. That is why we are trying to say, correct our history. So we have to correct our history. You don't have this recalcitrant, this a jihadist to come and be telling us that is our ancestors. They were jihad. Oromia was a jihad with sword. Don't you see the sword? Look at Iduu. Iduu was also a jihad. They came to our land with jihad. They come with jihadist, what do you call it? Traditional jihadist religion. Is it like an Islamic religion, Christian religion? They came with they came with jihadist traditional religion. This is another set of religion. What they were doing, that is what Prophet Muhammad, that is the reason why Prophet Muhammad drove them away from Mecca. They were chased away from Mecca. They came, and when he came, he was able to manipulate the Yorubas in Ife with his juju, all those things. The wife of Odua was called Olokun, which the Benin people now worship as God today. You see, they are, but God will, anybody that is trying to change our history of our land, God of our ancestors, the real God, not Odudua God, the God of King Igodo, the God of Iduu, will kill you, kill your children, kill your generation, destroy you, shall not be well with you. It shall destroy all your ancestors, destroy your children, your seed. You will never have peace. Anybody who try to change the history of our land, don't do that. Allow the history to go truthfully. Don't change our history. The wife of Odudua was Olokun. It was Oba Ewuare, the fourth Oba, who started bringing those juju from Ife. This juju was not brought to our land one day. They were bringing it batch by batch. Even up till today, they are still bringing it. Ayilala, they are still bringing all those things from Ife, because in Ife they have so much shrines. They now make Ifa priests. That Ifa priest that came with Romeo that Oromians used to protect the Oba Ado, the first Oba of Benin. If you come to Benin today, you come to those people who come from Ife and the Oba, they live in the city. They live around the Oba Palace. The families of those people who came from Ife, they don't have village. Their village is inside the Benin city there. So when people were talking at those states is Oduduwa Republic, the thing confused me. They live a quarter around the palace. Those families who came from Ife, they are still there. Let me make sure their names for you. Ihama, they are still there around that ring road, they are around the upper palace. Ihama, they have Elema, Degema, Elema, Degema, Oni, Edigin. We have Oloton. Oloton is in Isekere there. Oloton, Chief Oloton, which is Uzama. That is also came from Ife. What is called this man? What does it come? This man. I will continue to mention their names for you. They are all from Ife. They came from Ife. So, my brother, if you look, let us take a look at those families who came from Ile-Ife. They are surrounding the Oba Palace there. The Oba Ewuare of Benin Kingdom, the families all from Ile-Ife. Osamede Adun Bobizwa, that one who killed people, that terrorist, Tony Kabaka. Their father is called Adun, it's a Yoruba names. So these people are still answering their father names, being a Yoruba. So there is no way. You see, this thing is very clear. They're not trying to separate Oba from these people who came from Ile-Ife. Okay, the family of the Oba and the people who came from Ile-Ife, they have their greetings. All this connect them to where they came from. They are Yoruba. So I am not Yoruba. I have my village. The name of my village is Usu. We don't answer Yoruba names, but of recent they started inducing Yoruba, scattering with the jujus. They they brought all those idol every time to manipulate us. They started pushing idol to us. People started bearing the name of the idols. They they started bearing the names of those idols that was brought from Ile-Ife. Their names, maybe you have a son, you see you're giving yourself or your son Ogun, all those idol names. So the thing is so clear that these idols you are seeing in our land are from Ile-Ife. And they have a bond with Oduduwa and the people who came from Ife. So the Oba Benin is trying to write history on the red book. So I have been sending people to palace secretly to go and bring that red book, of which they cannot find it in the market. The book is only with the Oba. He wrote a history that contained his fallacy, fake. We want to also read the book. We have gone to supermarkets, as a supermarket bookshop. It's nowhere to be found. You have written your history, millions of dollars. But we want make the book available to us. We want to read your book. Come on, we want to really know where you come from. We want to know where the Oba Benin come from. You said you come from Ife. Today you're not rewriting it that no, you gave birth to Ife. Yeah. Okay. My brothers, let me talk about jihadism. The jihadism they brought to our land. When Oba Ewedo went to Ife after he was given a cemetery. You see where the Oba Palace is situated today was a cemetery of King Igodos. The kings who have ruled our land, they were being buried in that, not cemetery, no, not the king, they were buried there. The evil forest, that is where they threw, when somebody died premature or don't die unnecessarily, threw them into that forest. That is called Ekpekpe, where they keep people who died or untimely deaths, and people who just die miserably there, they threw them into that forest. It was one of our king is called Iribo, who give that plot of land to Oba and his slaves and people from his wife and his family, friends, to live in that place. The Oba never, I say the king, we don't have Oba. Oba is a Yoruba word. Our king, Igodo, never gave never divided the land and say, oh, Oba take one side. The Oba of Benin was also living like just like all those what do you call it? Not a lot of what is called it. Edonhe was also living. These people were having their own domain. They were rebels. Then the king of Olana decided to upgrade that one and give that one a piece of land to stay. So the land there was an agreement before giving the Oba that land cemetery. He said, time to time, you continue to renew the contract of the land. The land given to you, it didn't give him one local government too. So those people who are saying that the Oba Benin owns lands, and maybe I don't know where they are. Maybe they have mental problem. This is called a Kyokbara treaty. There was a treaty, just like the treaty that was reached in Urumi. They reached a treaty. Any Oba that want to become Oba, that place they must go to that place. They have Ihimi. There's a place, Ihimi in a very close Asoro Primary School. That was there, Kyokbara, Sokumba Road. That is where the Kyokbara, the market of the market square called Kyokbara. That was where there is an agreement that this land I have given to you, time immemorial, time to come, your children will continue to renew the treaty anytime they want to become Oba. That was the meaning of a Kyokbara treaty, the treaty of that market square treaty. Any Oba that come, but the thing that surprised me most that they didn't give a local government to this Oba. They only just called his place and give. But because of the influence of the Yorubas from Obafemi and Awolowo and the influence of the Ife before, they have spread and taken over everywhere with jihadism. He said it's now owns land, and even telling the Ijo. The thing that surprised me most, I continue to imagine, and this thing make me to go mad. That is the reason I said I want to visit Nigeria. This thing make my head to go crazy. When Oromia was coming from Ile-Ife, it came through Ovia River. It was through that Ovia River. It came from Ose River in Onwa, Nakoko Edo side. That's where the river connected to Ife. Oromia came through that river. It didn't come through, there was no road. It was the only road we were having was river. Everybody who ran from Iduu land ran through river. Even the people of Onitsha who ran away 15th century also ran through river. And you have never asked why the people of Onitsha also ran away. Wait, that's another story, another day. That is how they came through the river. Oromia. But the Oba Abini is not telling the Ijo people they don't have land. Oba Abini, you are a foolish man. When Oromia was coming, it was the Ijo. Our history said it was these people, they were the ferrymen, the Ijos, who fought Oromia at Ovia River, at Iduu. They fought Oromia. There was a serious fight between the ferrymen and Prince Oromio. There was a war. At the end, with the spiritual powers, all those juju they brought from Mecca or Ife, they were able to penetrate the defensive line of our people, Iduu land. People started running away. It was during the time of see, let me tell you something. People are saying Igbo people, they are not part of our land. It's Oba. Oba is a foreigner in that land. I swear with my life, the Oba of Benin is the foreigner in our land. The land we own today is an Igbo land before. The history is still there. It was this clan, the beautiful clans, the Ijos, the Igbos, and those Ishans, who were the people that were ruling our land. We don't have any tribe called Benin. This is an alienization of words. They just frame word out from there somewhere, is claim name. See which language you speak. You say I speak Edo. This is just a colonization, anti-colonization, and jihadism, and the fake identity we have. We have to be ashamed of ourselves. We don't have all the history we have is a stupid history. You say you are an Edo man, and somebody asks you what is the meaning of Edo. You don't know the meaning. And they were even tracing the history of Edo to Ogefa. He said it was a slave of Ogefa. It was Ogefa, not a Yoruba man. Can you come out and say who was Ogefa? He's an Ifa priest in Benin. He says he's a servant. Okay, where did the servant come from? Is it not a Yoruba? Edo. What is the meaning of Edo? Edo don't have meaning. It's a Yoruba word, Ado. If you want to know that these Benin people, most of them are fools. They are goats. Goat is even better than them. Goat, you can even draw goat. They are just morons. Many of them are morons. If you go to Ile-Ife today, they don't call you Benin, they call you Ado. When the Oba Benin visited Ile-Ife after his coronation, they were calling, oh, welcome Ado children, Ado. They classified them as an Ado. They're the children of Ado. They don't classify them as these people are fools. They are slaves to Oromi and descendants. Fools. And they say they want to become. They say they will. If you ever come out and say you have history, God will punish you with your useless history. Don't you tell the whole world how your history came in, the whereabouts of your history? Are you not ashamed? How long will you be a slave to a lunatic Oba, a drug addict? This thing surprised me. Even the European Union knows that the Oba is a drug addict. Being a drug addict, they also know he's a rapist. A man who don't have respect for women is your second God. You are a fool. So God raped women. I mean, God also smoked drug, and God will punish your heads. Don't say that nonsense again. God will punish you. Say a man who raped women, sleep with another man's wife is your God. That's make you are a goat. Goat is better than you. Take the evil out of the people that be acting fine. I have come today to remove that mumuke, or mokala, mokivi, or monamuya, mumamude, to remove all these things from your head so that you can be like the rest people. Because you are deaf dumb. Don't talk. We your talk, what do you call it? Stay here. Bingo, stay here. Bingo, get up. Bingo, sit down. Bingo, bingo, die. You just go and die. That is how they press. Ping pong, according to they press your destiny. And you are just, you are a stupid thinker. What you can't you ask your family what happened? Go to our villages and ask if some of them are so even because of the horror. Do you know what they did to us? Genocide. These people have to pay for it. This is time. We have to rise against all those Obi. Useless. Do you know how the Obi came to our land? Those Oba. They planted their seeds. This is jihad. Look at what they did. I have been saying this thing. I have been telling you people to go and cross-check, to go and check, and people don't still believe me. And you want to continue to believe this jihadism. We have to stop them. We don't want, again, we don't want Oba in our land. We don't want all those Obi. All those ones that have relationship with Oromi on our land, forbid them. They have to stop. We don't want them. They are the problem we are having in Biafra land. Iduu, Igodo, Migodo. Is Obabini was saying the Ijo people don't have land. I just look at the Obabini. And you've forgotten today that it was the same Ijo people who fought your father at Ewuare River in Iduu. It was the Ijo people who fought your father. And it was Onitsha people who ran away from Iduu. The name that Iduu, that's where the Onitsha people also ran away from. We were not staying in the Godomigodo city. Those places were all ancient cities. People were running away massively. Running to farm another land. People were running away. And this man is not saying it's our ancestor. Do you look at what they did? Look at what Obaewedo did. Obaewedo brought many shrines from Ife through Ewuare River. They started using us. They have some shrine in Oba Palace. They use only small children, girls. Maybe they will use like 200. Do you know? Oh, there was a servant who told me this thing in Oba Palace. That boy was expelled from Oba Palace. You see, when he was with Oba Eridiawa, he was surprised they use Fanka to bring different type of goods. Those goats were close to 200. They were sacrificing them for this shrine. And the Oba told them that it was human instead of goats. That those 200 supposed to be human beings. I shock. Our land have consumed so much blood. And people are still sleeping. And you are happy. I'm Bilima. We must change our identity. We must change our identity. This is killing us. It's a cause. The word Bini It's a curse to our generation. We must bear our father names. We are going to remove those useless jihadist tradition from our land. What did they do after they have stayed in the land? They started going for jihad. They were killing people for human sacrifice. They were killing people for human sacrifice, rearing slaves like just like when you have a sheep. How the people of Onitsha ran away during the time of Obaesige? They supposed to use cow. The Onitsha people offer them a cow, goods. The Oba of Benin refused that it is the children he needs for humans that the shrine forbids animal except human blood. Not one, not two. Anytime they will just wake up, they will say they need 50 human beings. They were doing all these things. And you people are still saying this is my ancestor? Are you foolish? Don't you know where your ancestor come from? That is how those people, Onitsha people run. Go to Onitsha and let them be very transparent with you. Don't let them come and be changing history for you. The Onitsha people ran away in 15th century, just about 500 years, 600 years ago. They ran away. People were running bad by bad. Are we not still running away till today? When I'm uprising against them now, they said, I am enemy. I should not enter my ancestral land. And people are still happy. These are things that have been going on for years. Who are the people that make up that Onitsha? They have the Igalas. When the Onitsha people were running away, it was the Igalas who helped them to cross through that river. People were running. People were running. And they said they want to form a republic of human sacrifice. God will punish you. We are going to destroy you and destroy that palace. We will destroy the republic of Ile Binu human sacrifice and we will destroy the Oba Benin. Tupac say, if you want to be down with bad boys, then fuck you too. Anybody want to be down, be with along with Oba Benin, then down Oba Benin and fuck you too. We will destroy you. These people committed evil, havoc in our land. The people who crossed through the river Niger, they excel. You see, those Igbo people, they are a much population. Those people who stay back of the river Niger, do you see? Do you know what they did again? It was now the Portuguese who came in 15th, 14th century. Portuguese gave them gun. That is where we started. Oh, our people are so very dull and mumu people. In Switzerland, we're having blacks. Too much blacks. Switzerland, we're having so much blacks. Italy, we're having so much blacks. Who sold those blacks? Switzerland, Italy, Germany. It was the Oba of Benin who sold those blacks to Portuguese. Portuguese was the highest merchant for human being. Oba of Benin sold is. If you go to Switzerland Library in Zurich today, you will see the Oba of Benin status is there. The man who sold the highest slaves in the history of humanity. 15 million. It was documented. And people are still sitting down there, Oba. If you allowed Oba of Benin to come and say Oba Atokbe in your land, God will punish you and that useless Oba Atokbe. It will not be well with you and your generation. Except you don't know. God will scare you. If you know and you want to worship your oppressor, may the God Almighty destroy you. And you should go and worship Oba of Benin in hellfire. He said, that is what happened. They said they have kingdom. Which kingdom do you have? It was the Portuguese who gave them gun. In 14th century, it was 15th century, 14th century, the Portuguese gave them gun. What did they do with the gun the Portuguese gave them? They started invading. Do you know what they did? But it's saddening me. Or people don't want to know their history. The people who ran away in the first place, Iduu Noba. We're talking about Iduu Noba. They go to Igbo land, they say, Iduu Noba. There was a war in Iduu land. The people, when Oba came, it was that called Iduu Noba. It's that place. The Oba Benin is not your ancestor. It's from Mecca, migrated to Ile-Ife. We don't have any lineage. We don't have anything. It's not our ancestor. He came to commit genocide in our land. Do you know what they did? When they have stayed, after the Portuguese gave them gun, they test it. It showed person, somebody died. They were very happy. They started moving from one. These people, they kill us. They moved to, what do you call it? This place, to Ewuare. They went there. They kill as much as they can kill. Those people surround that. They pack. They put their son there. So you have to be our son. Stay there. So anytime we need slaves, all those adjacent villages, they will collect. According to our history, one old woman who told us the other day, about 90 something, 92 years old woman, the one told us in those days, when they are taking a slave away like this, let me use broken English to say that place. That woman tell us, say, that time, na village by village, they will say na village, na Oba, the people wey dey that village, none of them sell slave. No villager sold slave. Oh. They say the Oba needs so person from this, how many need from this village? It was the Oba, that was the homage. If you refuse to bring human being for homage to the Oba, they will come to your village and kill you and kill all those elders, and they will take over the village. Oh God. Our people don't feel rise up and support him, destroy this Oba. He need to be destroyed. Let them go and tell FBI that the Oba have to be destroyed. It's a devil, Satan incarnate. I have no regrets that this man have to be destroyed. That is why I'm taking the campaign to United States of America. I'm going there very soon. I'm taking the campaign today. They have to support me. We need financial support to remove that man, that palace. They have to destroy it. I know they are from Africa, America. They can do something. All of us can support ourselves. That is only that palace. Just drop it there. Boom. The Oba is nowhere to be found. Finish. The peace come to our land. When the Oba is done, all those miscreants, all those Enuji, those one now slap. Now will enter there. We don't want to practice jihad. If we want to practice jihad, we're supposed to remove their head like the way they did remove our forefather head. Use the remove po. But we don't want to practice jihad. But what we have to do is that we just gather them one place. We are just going to, we are just going to gather them. We're going to ask the Ife. If the Ife people are ready to take those Enugu, if they say that they are not ready, then we send them to North. Because the Oba said that they have bond Fulani. So we put them to Fulani, they should go and give them land in Sambisa forest. Because they have bonds. All those Enugu, they have bonds. If you know you are from Enugu, you have to be a referendum in Edo State. Either you have to stay in our land, or you go and have the bond with Fulani. Because they say the Yoruba Benin say they have bonds. Maybe they have gone into the history. The Yoruba Benin have went to history. This Fulani and Ududua, they were one. This is where Ududua came from. Maybe he said they have bonds. Abi? Please, I beg you in the name of God, share this video. Share it. That is the only weapon we can use to we want people to be aware. In the name of God and our ancestors, please share this video. Let everybody know our history, so that when these people came to us, we don't believe them that these people are the devil we have in our land. It's Obi of Oseluku, Obi of Odeyin of Agbo, Obi of Umunede, Obi of this, Obi of that, Orojo of Ukwe, what do you call the other one? Nojo of Irwa, Olu of Ori. They are much. The Oba Benin started putting his brothers in all those towns. Abo. There was another place called Abo. Owo. Ijebude. It was the Oba Benin who planted his children in all those areas. Do you know the functions of all those Obi? But it surprised me, it saddened me that you don't know the function, why Obi was there. You just say Obi, you're good. You don't even know what happened. Let me tell you what happened. The reason why they kept those Obis there, they were not putting the Obi there so to come and make good for you. No. They put the children there as Obi so that anytime they want to sell humans, it was the Obi who were bringing those humans as a homage to the Oba. Slaves. That was their royalties. They were paying royalties to their central. While the Oba was paying royalty to Ooni the human beings, they would just they were trading. They keep to destroy our hereditary, our civilization. And you saying that it's your father. Eh? It's hurting me. Some people saying they don't know where they come from. So today, yes, God bless you. They use us for human sacrifice. Not even only that one. Do you know how they reduce our population? Oba Bini was entitled to marry 207 wives. Anytime the Oba Bini die, they will take the head of the Oba Bini to Ile-Ife. They will take the head of the Oba Bini to Ile-Ife. They will use the dead body of the Oba. They will kill. But this people, what is? They will kill all the wives of the Oba. 207 wives. They will kill all of them in the Oba grave. They will use the blood to paint palace. That was one side though. Those women, they will only leave only the mother of the Oba. They will kill the whole women, so that they said those women will never have anything to do with another man. It's forbidden. Okay, that is one session. And that is what this Ewuare is implementing today. That woman that called Egbe Iduu, that woman say, I have nothing to do with Oba Abini again. After Oba Abini have slept with his mother. The Oba Abini slept with the mother of his wife. Let me show you their picture. The Oba Abini killed the two of them because he says he's reversing to the ancient tradition. You see, this is many history. We need to know more about our history. You see, the Oba Abini said he's practicing, he's going back, they are reversing to old tradition. See, this was the wife of the Oba Abini. When Oba Abini was an ambassador in Sweden, this Oba Abini married this girl. This girl was 18, at least 17 years old. This girl was going to India College. Her name is called Egbe. So when this girl was pregnant, please share this video and let the whole world see. Maybe they are trying to hack my Facebook. Share it. Let the people who share this video, let them be 200 or 500. When the Oba Abini was an ambassador, Nigeria ambassador to 5 countries, but they were having only one embassy in Sweden, in Stockholm. And I want to name the country. The name of the country are Denmark, Finland, Sweden, Norway, and Republic of Iceland. Oba Abini was an ambassador to these 5 countries. The place was in Sweden. This girl, may her soul rest in peace. This girl is called Egbe Iduu Ogegban. You see, this girl, you know, when the Oba Abini points somebody, it's rape. They will just say you are from today, you are not Oba. You put in his house, just like you just carry sand put for us. The sand cannot go by itself out. This useless slave mentality they impose on our people. If the Oba Abini is above, is enjoying immunity. Even key policeman the other day, nobody, they say he have Oba Abini is powerful, he have a connection with Babangida and Buhari. So for this reason, nobody can investigate him. Okay, let me tell you the story of this place. Please share this video in the name of God. This girl is called Egbe. She have one daughter for Oba. The name for her daughter is called Samuime. Okay, this lady, may her soul rest in peace. She was a young girl, 18 years old, when the Oba Abini took this girl to Sweden, when the Oba Abini was an ambassador. When Oba Abini was there, was during the time of Obasanjo, this girl was pregnant for the Oba. Then her mother, this is the mother of, you can see her mother. Her mother was called, oh, come and do Omugwo. You see, Omugwo. Come and do Omugwo for me in what do you call that country? In Stockholm, Sweden. This girl went out one day to buy something. When this girl was coming, and this girl surprisingly met the Oba Abini, was sleeping with her mother. Oh my God. This girl was so shocked, saying, the Oba Abini is sleeping with my mother. The Oba Benin was this. Let me show you the picture of this Oba. You people know the Oba Ewuare of Benin. Now look at his face. You can see his face like a drug, cocaine, full of cocaine inside his eye. You see? That's why he put eyeglass. He don't bring his eye face, because if he bring the face out, you go know say na cocaine. Na he kill am. So now so they say, hey, and this guy carry phone, call the father. The father na professor for University of Benin. As he just call the father, hey, my father, my mother will be your wife, Oba Benin. I see her when they sleep with my mother. So for this reason, this marriage is done. I will not marry this man again. This man is the devil. Maybe she never knows say the Oba Benin na devil before. Everybody knows say they be devil incarnate. Now they get verse come out. Before they get verse come out, Oba Benin put poison for their food. The poison don't fit kill them that very day. It's a chemical substance. Now you see you say kill your own father. He put on for their food. Look, the two of them. You know how they take that? When they come Nigeria, this as an ambassador now say, I must go house, all these kind of things. They just go Nigeria. Two of them call they sick. The mama they sick. Mama, two of them, mama and the daughter they sick. They can't collect the Oba, this one are devil. They can't collect the daughter for their hands. They call they sick. They because Oba don't sleep with two of them. So you need to kill them so that maybe the secret not spread. You have to silence them. That's how they are jihadists. Because they don't know say in a civilized world now, they have to also use another means to kill these two people. Please share this video. The next thing, they were sick. Two of them were sick. When this girl is sick, this girl can't dey wheelchair. This girl or God will punish you and those your people will support your evil. This very girl, so see, this girl can't say before she die, she want make it see her daughter. The only daughter wey she get for this life, Oba Benin refuse. This girl manage go back palace. You see that now it make me talk say these people say me I go Oba palace. Now say me Oba my friend one settle. They go put a chemical substance for water when you will drink am, you are finished for your life. Do you know how many people they have killed like that from Oba palace? That is what they did to this girl. This girl one day, this girl went there. This girl say, oh, I want to see my daughter. The Oba Benin hide her daughter. Her daughter never knew that it was not the first wife of Oba. That one was thinking maybe this first wife of Oba is her mother. Never knew she have mother. It's through my program that one I know that I have mother. That one watched my program and that one went to Oba palace and say, mama, papa, I will show you the picture of the girl. The girl is in London, 19 years old now, live in London. That one watch my program. That one run to palace. Say, Papa, I have mother. Where is my mother? That one just fall for ground. Say, Papa, that's why I gave mother. This man is not, Oba first wife is not my mother. It is me who made this woman daughter to know that she have mother. She never knew she have mother. Oba Benin poison her mother and their grandmother because Oba Benin sleep with this man. He said they don't forbid anything. That's how the two of them were killed by Oba Benin. Please share this video in the name of God. Share it. I want 200 people to share this video because people want to know who is this Oba. People want to know more history about this Oba. Please, I beg you. The only help you can help me. Share this video with this revelation. Then you now know what they have done to our ancestors in the past. The reason why our ancestors ran away. The people who ran far, they have many beautiful families. The people who stay back, they suffer. Massacre, blood, city of blood. Don't you know the meaning of city of blood? Ancient city where they keep human being. This Egbe went to Oba palace and said, "Oh, I want to see my daughter." She will deny. The security push her away with wheelchair. When this girl died, when she died, they don't announce her. They just carry Oba Benin just call the father, compensate him. These are those Benin people. Some of them they be fool. They don't get respect for humanity because Oba Benin. Many of them, as you see, many of those Benin people, many of them ready to go drink that water. So that when you drink that water, you become fool for your generation. To the drink water, so that you become slave to the Oba for you and your children. Kimek of Yoba Mayihin, are you a goats? Don't know the meaning of slave forever. Oba can kill you, nobody ask. So you are a slave, Oba. Now, so they take kill this woman. Her mother died 3 months later after the death of her daughter. Her mother still died. See, Princess Igbe and her mother died. The Oba Bini killed these people because when they explain you with he said the woman, the tree where elephants, a lion climb, leopard no go climb am. Now he said the woman where Oba Bini sleep with, nobody will ever sleep with that woman. So therefore, all the whole women wherever they marry, if not be the British, we can't destroy them. They kill all of them. The very day where now only one that they live, that is the mother of Oba. The rest they will slaughter them for the grave. As Oba just die, they will just carry them, come out, they will tie their hand, go back. They will just carry their neck, cut the neck, put am for the. They will first put 200 for grants. They will put Oba for center. They will come prepare. You see these people. Look, people. This tradition. This tradition we have to redefine them. They have to write all those traditions in our history. We have to write all these things. We am coming up with a history book. Please, I beg you in the name of God. I am going to write a biography of Oba Ewuare, because I beg you in the name of God. We are going to consult with one of our brothers who live in the United Kingdom, and we are going to seek your support that we have to write history concerning the biography of Pharaoh, the Oba Ewuare, and we have to write more about our history. We need to write our history. Those things are still fresh in our memory. We have to write our history. There are some villages we have to go and bring some samples of the atrocity these people committed and genocides. They were jihad. Look at what they were doing. They massacre us so much. They were using us for human sacrifice. And those juju, if you go to when the British came, they say half of the palace was Iduu. And all of them were smelling of human blood. Even the bronze the British took away, they were all smelling. Are you stupid? You coming and telling me that this is your tradition? You second God? Is God eating human being? Fools! Bunch of idiots. He's smelling of human blood. Ogun was being worshipped with human. Sango was being the whole juju in Napa Palace. They were all the Yoruba people who died. No, the Oduduwa children who died. That is, we were worshipping them. We worship them as our God. So let us jump the other side. Do you know also what they did in all those animal lands? They will go to the animal land. Any king that was met in animal land, they will kill the king, kill the wife, kill the children. If they don't kill the children, they will sold the children to slave to Portuguese. What these people did in our lands? And these people are still quiet. People you're supposed to enter, give them jihad style. Use jihad for them. Oba look my way, not get sense. We be fool idiots. Come and say, Oba, they fight for Oba. Fool. You and me send money, go give. I don't know how much. Come talk, say how much I sent for you. When they use you to do example. When this idiot was in Nigeria, I know I helped him. After the disgrace for this idiot, it was nowhere. People were running from him saying, sending me, I sent money from him through bank. Let him come and deny if I didn't help him. I helped this idiot, foolish man, because you drink the water, you don't know who is good for you. You will see how God of our land will destroy you. You are going to see your end. The God we serve is going to destroy you. Miserable life, you will live all the rest of your life. No way say now, look at the way I helped this idiot who was fighting me in the train station. Want to come and be harassing me. And the other people was calling him to come and give him chieftain title because I was saying the truth. Do you think I'm a coward? I will never be a coward all the days of my life. Come out and say how much I sent for you. Idiots. I sent this idiot huge sum of money. Not only me alone. No. I said people were scared to send him money. I was calling them on the phone. Mama, send this idiot money. Do you know the money we sent for this idiot? Even the brothers were driving him. Go. You are a outcast. Go. You are outcast. I stand by this idiot. This idiot was calling me. He will say, my brother, eseni me unu we eseni unu eseni gbe me bon uwe hia ugi no se gini no nya to ma ni ugi so edi ma ugi u have you we to ni ha ko we mu o to ni hia mi ranu mi we o ba look my u dori no gbe kandi o hia gbu e you are going to die miserable death because what have I done to you? When the Oba Benin use you to drink water for inside palace, you call me. You were reporting everything to me. You tell me you don't have money. You send me your bank account, and I still have the bank account with me. You send me your bank account, and I put money in your bank account. I tell people to put money in your account. I was working. I did a lot of things for these idiots. People were scared to go to meet his wife. I tell people go and meet his wife. Why? Nobody's a fool. What have I done? When he came out, he came back to Germany. When he came back from Germany, he was calling me, oh, my brother. He was even telling me many secrets I cannot reveal here. Me that help you, I am not your enemy. Thank God today that all the allegations you lay against me, you people just want to spend my money. That is, you brought to people. Do you know what these people are doing? Their plan is to make sure that they are wasting my money, going to lawyer. I don't want to make sure how many thousand euros. Talking thousands euros, because these things I am fighting I'm fighting for our people. But my people are saying, but if it come, see, I want to beg you people, please. I want to beg somebody here. One person, I want to beg. In my program, somebody is writing, don't talk to Ewuare. Because when I'm doing this program, sometimes I don't look comments on that, sometimes I look comments. I beg you in the name of God. If somebody can call me, anytime anybody write, don't talk to Ewuare, don't talk to Utetenegiabi, don't talk to Iduu, just tell me the name of that person. I'm going to block that person from my page. Okay? If I can talk to the Oba of Benin, who is Ewuare, who is Utetenegiabi. Okay? I'm an human rights activist. I am fighting for our people to wake up from slumber. So somebody is writing this thing on my page. I beg from my bottom of my heart. If you know you are my supporter, anybody who is writing, don't talk to Ewuare, don't talk to Utetenegiabi, don't talk to America, please. You see these two names I mentioned, just write me the name of that person, please. I beg you, because there's one retired prostitute here in Germany here. Write me message calling me, don't talk to Ewuare, don't talk to Utetenegiabi. I have already write her that please don't ever write this message. But I want to locate if she's the one among the people that I'll be writing comments. I want to block her from my page. If Ewuare is coming to be collecting money from our elite and our idiots, our primary school dropouts, those who don't have sense, I have the right to tell my people, don't give money to Ewuare. Don't I have the right? If I can talk to the Oba Benin, who is Ewuare? So I am not a biased mind. I am not a biased person. I stand for truth. Okay? Truth I stand for. I am not against Ewuare, or never, I'm not against it. But when Ewuare was collecting those money from our primary school dropouts, they say Ewuare said he collected 500 million. I said, why are people giving money to this man? Am I wrong? Today I don't know what Ewuare is fighting for. Tomorrow we come and say fight for Nigeria. You don't see Fulani man say fight for Nigeria. Fulani people, they are fighting for their own cow colony. You say our brother Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Biafra. Okay, you see it's some Yoruba people coming out and say fight for Utetenegiabi. Okay, so what they come out and say what's he fighting for? I don't know. But why are you collecting money from us? Somebody will writing a daughter to Ewuare. Please, I will beg you so much in the name of God. If you consider somebody who say don't talk to Ewuare, just tell me. So let me block the ass from YouTube and never in life come to my program again. Just get out from this program. I will just see this useless girl. That you are not even ashamed of yourself. You make a shower for how many years? You come here to Germany. You have 3 children without no father, and you are happy for this. And this money they are giving to you in an asylum house, you have humanitarian. You don't even know the meaning of humanitarian. They give you humanitarian document that is temporary. Anytime your country is good, they can send you off. Don't know what is the meaning of humanitarian. Okay, this money government is giving to you to take care of these children. You are sending this money for Ewuare, and you are sending this money for Utetenegiabi. And when I tell you that this is what you are doing is the wrong thing you are doing, and you come out, don't talk to Ewuare, don't talk to Utetenegiabi. These are American cowboys. Look at what happened the other time. You saw what when I came out the other time telling these people, they are distractions. When we are fighting for our stronghold, how to free ourselves, then we go to the street and be bringing people out. This person is suffer. This person have food to eat. You that live in Germany, because Germany is giving you food, let them drive you to Nigeria. Because now whether you can, are you not still going to live like the way people are living? Somebody will be collecting your money and use this money to build a house, buy car for kashawu. You say it's helping you. How is it helping you? Please, I don't want to talk about all I just want to find that person. Anybody whoever is taking, don't talk about you. I want to really find that person. I just beg you, if anybody can do me that favor, just write me the name. I will go and find it on my comment. Tell me the video. I will screw. Then I will block your ass. Don't talk to Ewuare. People not insulting Buhari. You are a mad person. Don't. I want to see that your comment here. Don't tell to Ewuare. I didn't till today. I don't know the fight Ewuare is fighting for. I don't who. So what are you fighting for me? No, you're not fighting for me. If Ewuare ever come out to say the Oba Benin is collecting our money, they are enslaving us, who is he? How is he fighting for people? He just go Abuja, be collecting money from presidency, they arrest him, they will see settle him. They're giving him money, just looking for how to make name. When you make name with presidency, they will settle you off. They just use you masquerade arrest and blah, 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 keep quiet. Don't talk again. They just give you portfolio. If you want to fight, is that how to fight? What are you fighting for? The Fulani people are taking over people's villages. I'm sure when they come out to say, oh, Fulani taking over people's land, you want to fight for that one. You don't know what you are fighting for your pockets. And stop. I am not in that position. I just say that. I don't want those things here. I'm looking for that person. So let us go further. That thing, the thing is very angry for you. I'm so very sad. I did very angry for that thing. That idiot wey dey for Germany here, I don't know what to say to it now. Don't ever come my program if you don't say God no go punish your head. You know the shame. 3 children when you born. Don't do ashawo work, retire for ashawo work. You say now Utetenegiabi and so whatever you will give your money to. Go to give your money to them. I have my mouth to talk. People are moving forward, people are still going backwardness. I think the other thing was happening the other time. This idiot in America called an amigo, that one will not get sense. Do you know how much Ewuare collected from those the people who were living in asylum house in Italy? I will tell you, these people don't give money to Ewuare. People don't listen to me. They don't make an ID card. What do you call the freedom movement freedom movements. Economigo started telling these people that if you have ID card, Italy will give documents. Economigo started telling these people to be giving money to Ewuare. Do you know? These people were being paid 70 euro a month. And you're telling me how to talk about Ewuare. See, now God, I want to see that girl, that idiot with that stupid comment, say not talk to Ewuare. Now Ewuare will kill your head. Do you know what this idiot did? This foolish man in America, fool. I call this Amigo, say, what you are doing? Our people are suffering. That is not the primary motive of you coming out on social media. Are you trying to help us? Nigeria is 36 states. If you would want to become president of human sacrifice, you should go and collect money from the Oba Benin. Oba Benin have money. Why collecting money from people who live in asylum house? They pay them 70 euro a month. Some of them don't have pay. They don't pay them 70 euro a month. Amigo was able to be collecting 50 euro from them. They pay you 70 euro for you to just hold pockets. These people in Italy will not pay 50 euro to Ewuare inside, left with 20 euro. They were paying it. Amigo was doing this evil to our people. Even my Yoruba people, were my friends, they were just laughing at those Benin people. They are fools. Do you know how many refugees Benin people live in Italy? They were collecting money. Headquarter of primary school dropouts. Not those people who have sense inside. They have some people from Edo State who have sense. They will come in and after to Ewuare, now Ewuare will kill your head. All those useless idiots will not get sense. Oba Benin, they oppress and collect money for everywhere. Know how much Ewuare collected from those Edo State farm. You know, see Boma where you send money for Ewuare. No. Yes, Ewuare is fighting for free. Which freedom they fight for? Revolution now. Then the car go call and give her money. Now so they say they fight for revolution. I don't know how to say they fight for revolution. Is that how to fight revolution? Or the side they will see come out tomorrow now, you see they fight for revolution. I think see people will be their mentor. People will be say they be criminal. People wey dey use na head dey climb na be they go use see. Thank God say Ewuare no fit use me take climb. I am not against you, Ewuare. I have called you on phone before. I told you the other time, say what you are doing, stop collecting money. These people are suffering. Look at us. So Ewuare is rich man. He have for Asara reporter. He have big cars. He have living fine. Why are you collecting money from this primary school dropout? The Iduu primary school dropout. It's very bad. And I'm blaming you for all these things. And I've told Ewuare must return that money. You must return those money. You told us the other time it was 500 million. The other time you said it was 1 something billion. The money you collected from those Edo State primary school, you must bring that money. What most of the money? You must bring that money to that for us to make a infrastructure in that land. So now we want to talk about what happened to Chief Omo-Osagie. Let me show the picture of Omo-Osagie. This is one of the chief, Omo-Osagie. You can see him. This chief, Omo-Osagie Utete. I want to explain what really happened to him. Please share it. Last week, Friday, Omo-Osagie Utetenegiabi was arrested by OPC, Oduduwa People Congress gang in Oba Palace. Before I talk about this Oduduwa People Congress, we are not Yoruba Oduduwa. Say this, they say they bring Isakaba to Benin. Those fools, they will come. The Benin people are the most foolish people I ever seen in the history of humanity. They will say, Abba, Benin, thank you. You don't bring Isakaba. You are a fool. Goats. They say if they don't put up last on their chest, I was so ashamed of my people. We are going to do a lot of job. We need to cleanse this stupid mentality from them. This is OPC, Oduduwa People Congress. They brought in. They brought OPC. They call them Sakaba. Do you see where they write Sakaba in their name? It's called Oduduwa People Congress to fight the enemy of the Oba. Because who OPC not a secret society? It's not a secret court. You are bringing a secret court to fight a secret court, and those primary school dropouts, they are saying Oba Atokpe. Oba Atokpe is a mockery. They are mocking the Oba. You see how this what do you call this man was mocking the Oba? What do you call it? Wike, Governor Wike. Oba Atokpe. Na head be like that red lizard. Oba Atokpe. Mumu. Mokala. If you see Bidima, if you just see Bidima, if you want mocker, Oba Atokpe, yeah, it will be like this. You know when lizard go from up for come, it will knock head for like this. Their name now, if you see, if you not call me Lebinu, my Lebinu brother, how far now Lebinu, or you call him Oba Atokpe, how far now? How are you? Oba Atokpe, Mamu de. The only correction where Benin people they take is mockery. You have to mock them. If you don't mock them, they go they happy that say people na civil like that, now they be number one. And we after British Kingdom, na Kingdom, they you see now waiting Oba Benin just tell them. Now they just I believe they say do ederariyo tanakpa kuwege do emeno bama tami mama ni magajaji oko. You see what that music say? Now waiting the Oba Benin tell them. Now they will believe. If Oba Benin tell them, say they go carry the mama come they kill her. They will see kill her. Now music for their language. Now waiting Oba Benin tell them, now they will believe. They don't doubt. Anybody with a doubt time, they will kill her. Now Oba na will kill. The only you see. So let us talk about Omo-Otete. This man called Omo-Otete, Chief Omo-Osagie Utete, was taken hostage by the Oba of Benin. Last week Friday, he was taken to Oba Palace, and Friday Saturday morning, the hair, they use they shave all the hair. You say na chief him be, chief. About that be. They say the chief him be. They put barb hair like lizard heads. They use razor blade. They remove all those rat hair with the head. After they don't remove the multitude, they remove all the hair. They carry your multitude drink water for all those smelly water, those water they take bath dead body, all those evil, and they pack everything, give and make him drink. Almost they drink all those water. After they don't drink all those water finish, they still carry almost to go in house. This chief or Saigi. Now about one of the list, see. They carry this man, go back to his house. When they reach his house, he still get shrine for his house, so they call us up because I go somewhere. They use the lock him, they slap him. Hello, mommy. Are they on live? Oh? Yes.
Okay, I'll call you. But I hope that thing is okay that day.
We will talk later. Are they on live now?
Okay, bye-bye.
So Oba talk. Omo Tete head the barbam. They Omo Tete even get this thing for house. What did they call him? Osokbeka Ayelala. Wait for they collect money for people hand. You know what happen? They carry and go there. They can't use. They say Oba Bini don't close up. Do you know what they happen? Omo Tete carry juju come out. He go swear. Say. That politician, person wey throw bomb for a house, made the juju kill the person. More than the list, my brother, I beg na the name of God, more share this video. Omo Tete carry juju come out. He say person wey throw bomb for PDP, APC state secretary Lawrence Uka house. He say make the juju kill the person. No be say Omo Tete do am. Then, not be later one Iduu. He carry juju come out. He say make me die. Many Oba be not deny am, say not be send am make him use juju take kill me. More than the list, all the whole juju wey almost they carry come out, they swear me they kill people. They tell am say Oba talk put. They don't talk. All of them quiet. Okay. Almost now, if somebody wey do yahoo for Canada, that one they do yahoo for Canada. They say they pay money into that one accounts. They say the money not enter. Now that one come say he pay the business. Say the business say that guy they lie put. They come say go meet Omo Tete for yahoo. You see, just they look these people, they be heavy fool. They can't give Omo Tete 500,000 naira. They can't go swear. The Omo Tete can carry the juju come out again. Come see swear. Not be inside palace Omo Tete for go carry juju come out to this chief for side gate. So no, he not go palace go bring juju come out. He get juju for his house. He get juju for your house. So person wey get juju for house now, you go see go first take permission from Oba Benin Palace. When they listen to these stupid people where they move people everywhere. So Omo Tete now say one person for Canada now say they do business. No be they come see the money. So they say the man cannot pay. The man can pay. The other one say the man cannot pay. Money no enter account. They call the quarrel. Neither one come carry juju. Go meet Omo Tete. Omo Tete go carry juju. Also we Canada Ilala with their juju come out. Come see this in swear put. Those are fake. All these things are all fake. If you know anybody they swear these things for me, they come meet me. I promise you that I will give you whatever you will use it. All these things not will even affect you because my power is greater than the Oba Benin. All those juju inside Oba Palace, they are under me. You understand? So I swear with my God Almighty, the whole juju inside that Oba Palace, they are under me. So I don't need to give you juju to help you. I need to give you the water. Use that. Your life will change. Even though they even curse you, they use it swear before you go abroad. I will renounce that. No, I will renounce it. The very day you have to renounce that water, I will give you. You will use that water to pray. I say I have power more than the whole bad beneath juju with all those stupid leaders Saba Palace. They are all fools. They are under my foot. I am Ogiso. I'm King Igodo. I say this is not nonsense now. I come as a leader of our people. So I'm saying they reach that place. Omo Tete now come carry juju come out. They swear. That one now come sit us here. Why Omo Tete go swear juju put? Oba did not talk for that one though. Mona still listing again. Ewuare. This Ewuare way they fool himself so. My people. What again, man? Also, my wife. Also, we goat. Believe when we go to Ewuare, that woman what they call Ewuare. Sir, the Ewuare they call some multitude yesterday. Did you just are you shocked? Eh? Ewuare just they call some multitude. That woman what they call Ewuare when they say na Indian yesterday, they do. That one, you they call some multitude. Ewuare na God na go punish you. Now our ancestors wait now you sure maybe now you will follow Oromia ancestors, they will kill you. Oromia Indian all those are ancestors, fake ancestors, fake. Those fake ancestors. See what you give money to Chief Omede. You give my brother, maybe you don't know what we are talking about. We're talking about now. We're going to Benin, something inside palace. There's a chief in our palace called Chief Omede. He lives here in Germany. Live in Aachen. There is another chief. This chief of Motete, Mosaigi. Ewuare give thousands of euros to these people to help him reach the Oba. One of the lists, where those problems in the past come. Oba talk about him gbeluwa. Man stop Oba talk about him gbeluwa. Who do it on the candy on him Oba talk about. We go back, we descendant of it. Oh, him gbeluwa. Who are you level him yemi? Ogiso kai. He say Oba talk about na he will kill now. No, they get sense. People they civilize. People they wise. When I see they inside darkness. How long, my people? This Ewuare so give money. Me they beg for Oba. Me Oba to help. Now they go. They give money. Thousands. I don't know how many thousands of euros. Now more tete go they meet all those chief for cyber palace. Ewuare. Oh, Ewuare na devil incarnate. All those our Benin women will be fools. Wait, oh, see Nigerian singing they mumu na. You can't useless Nigerian singing will be serpents. Na him do na second god. Who are here bell? You when go wa? Abi we ni mama abi man we are. Who are here we are like me. Smelly people. Ewuare wey say they go give money to almost Aigi and they say they go help and beg Oba Benin, make Oba Benin forgiver. Now they go give money to all those Omote they call they beg all those chief. May they remove Ewuare name. Omote they do all those things so Ewuare now come out now come the cause Omote. Is it one who are keke who man line we be Ewuare mu one yini who man line worry who wa hands one wulu who do no be candy on hand boa in your border do when we didn't allow to have one where a be in Ewuare view when you woman line worry you heard you are home we don't have no man a teeny cow a tin biso ogino kiso roge ogino otin erima Iduu no never makere no tony ni makere ni you heard you are the woman line we be binire e no do was one here asa e be no e Ewuare ni is a darkness. You of your man or you have a police or we format of the police. I have Ewuare muyigan. You do have time where no bar talk be. No one call the program Ewuare talk about talk be. Who do no be candy or him gbeluwa. E no do was one here asa. Well, Tony, I don't worry where you can't Tony when woman kill with the who do no be candy or him gbeluwa. E no do was say that more here asa. E mi no mo wa we o te so ta gbo ne. Except imani man omonori hene ona ya de ni ade wi bibi e bibi ni o hia jire da gbo mi ameni e o gi wana e mi ameni o te bini o le binu o Tony the verse o sagi o hia mu wa sagi o ọmọ wi yẹn gba ibi bire o Tony o weti yẹn yi wa o hia ho wa yo Tony de ọmọ no ri mo bowo no ri mislead ma be woni no ri do adi Ewuare no do mislead ma we dey ani esige eri obere oto na ku we kida ni esige wa hia ho wa be da gun wa ke man wa ya pe udoro no gbe kan de ohian gbo wa de kini je de si kekere or a family you buy bo e bi you ba wa ohian wo wa. So you see wetin happen to omo Saige. You betray omo Saige. You dey happy put just betray that man. This that man na fool also. In a young one man, they use the man to drink water. They use the man to drink water. So, my brothers and my sisters, no matter where you are watching from, I thank you so much. And Utete, I'm not supposed to call him, but I don't know if I call him. Well, because I know if he come because you see what the Oba Bini do. Oba Bini now. Me, I don't talk only this one before I come out. Oba Bini, you are a liar, you're a betrayer. Oba Bini na him for tell Omo Utete. Me Omo Utete they talk to governor anyhow. Me the governor, me they talk to governor Obaseki anyhow. Now this Oba Bini na tell Oba Bini na tell Omo Utete. Me they talk to governor. Now waiting they arrange. But later, Oba Bini come out. Say they don't send am make him go carry juju dey swear. Ask me whether Omo Utete go palace go carry juju come out. No. He not go there go carry juju come out too. All of them come out. Omo Utete na enemy of the reason why they disgrace Omo Utete, why they use until swear juju and they fool am, because Oba Abini already see and now say because Oba Abini dey against Governor Obaseki. The Oba Abini is very much against the governor. When we come out the other day, I was after Abat. I was the first man after Abat. Before the Oba look Michael, they run say Oba Obaseki must come. I was the first person to come out to say yes, Obaseki will win and we endorse Obaseki. I said it the first time before this rest because they rush and Obaseki 4+4. I said it, and today Oba Abini already see and say yes, Obaseki is the man. It's our governor to be. Now, Oba Abini is trying. This Oba Abini, they are family of. You see how the way they betray Ali now. See, Oba Abini don't know. Say now, Obaseki will win, even though they come out for PDP. They not give a ticket to that guy is going to win the governor because the man don't have problem with Buhari, and he's going to win the governor. The man is doing a great job in Edo State because of this reason. Because of this reason, then they try to. They say they suspend him. They say they suspend them for 1 night. Because of thank you for waiting. Do you see the politics they are playing now? Because of, let me play the video for you. Just listen before I end this program. Okay, I have it here. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Let me show you this.
I love his originality.
Love her wisdom.
I love his smile. I love his ambition.
I love her
I love
humor.
Yeah, yeah. So Sahara ke basina. Yeah, no ni mamure. Any miss you better do it. See, I'm living my life for jelly. I know they find trouble. I dey do my things so tenderly. In your way. But anybody will want change my destiny. You carry me go babalawo. You must stop my shine spiritually. Baba oh, parents for you dey fighting my battle. It's my mind. Baba oh, parents for make your fire dey chase them all away. Fire chase them all away. Fire chase them all away. My fire will get to level. Come here doing we no commence. I thunder will get to most. Come here doing we no commence. All they know you need so big. All they know what you need be was select. All they know you need so big. All they know what you need be was select. I come back here oh, not there. All can do no run Ewuare ya tó tayí báyìí, ọ̀gá kìnnà kí ọ̀la kìnnà dé. Ìyàwó ìwé náà kàn bí tẹ́ o, ìwà tó wà lẹ́wà lọ́wọ́ pépé. Sínú kárí di àríwó, bá wà lẹ́gbọ́ sí kò tí ní àwọn tó skátà. Ọmọ ẹ̀bá mi yà kẹ́jẹ́ o, báyìí dem try to say na thunder fire. Agbọ́nni mi máa yẹ, dem go want to dey do you yeah. Oh no no no, ṣebí dem tó sẹ́ mi yẹn no go blow. Dem tó sẹ́ mẹ́rin báyìí no go blow no no. Na mi àbẹ̀rí dem make dem know. I get the over top of myself, oh, now yeah, I'm up on the roof of the so sorry, I can't miss the team, I'm wearing the Baba, oh, get out for it. You never fighting my battle, it's my mind, Baba, oh, get out for it. Make your fire, the chase them all away. Fire chase them all away. Fire chase them all away. See, I took me to back for my enemies. And the best I done away, they follow me, they won't try me. They will see, say I'm serving the God of fire. So much you gonna be like. That's somebody, that's somebody like, oh. So it's supposed to be. Oh, no. Oh, Saloma, sing a little talk. Baba, sing a little talk. When you sing a little talk, man, I make I know what go back, man. Oh, Saloma, sing a little talk. Baba, sing a little talk. When you sing a little talk, man, I make I know what go back, man. Oh, Saloma, sing a little talk. I make I know what go back, man. When you sing a little talk, man, I make I know what go back, man. Oh, Saloma, sing a little talk. Yeah, you was what about it, man. When you sing a little talk, man, I make I know what go back, man. Yeah, that's so easy. Let's step back and best it.
les swings, il est super cute. Ça fait, et ça fait, ou bien, ou parfois même. Des.
He's coming home. He's coming home. He's coming home. He's coming home. He's coming home.
Stunden später auf der Uhr, noch immer keine Spur. is not coming home. Not coming. Dad's not coming home.
Yes. Thank you for waiting. Before we end it, sorry for keeping you at bay, at waiting. So the Oba of Benin is playing politics with Omotite so that to please Governor Obaseki, so that Governor Obaseki will not say, oh, the Oba of Benin is good. To please Governor Obaseki, so the governor will say, oh, Obaseki is the Oba of Benin is a good man. His discipline is chief. Oba of Benin, you are going to face a criminal charges for selling government land, even though you suspend Omotite or you suspend your head. We are not interested about whether you suspend anybody. Those government land where you don't sell, where you put for rents, where you for carry land come from Ile-Ife, you are going to tell the government of the day. Where the right hand put for Nigeria law say na Oba Kenzwa, now you dey use the signature till they sell government land. You come and explain to us. We are going to make sure that palace don't exist again. We are not going to only make sure the palace don't exist again. We are going to make sure you must account for the people you have killed. The government land you have sold, you have to come out and explain to government. They have to set up a panel of inquiry. If you like, suspend the whole chief in Oba Palace. That doesn't interest us. That doesn't interest us. We don't want to have anything have to do with Oba in Benin land again. Finish. We don't want Oba. All those Obi in Anioma, those Delta State, we are going to remove all of them away because they are all family of the Obas. So you prepare. They are a revolution now. When you are fighting, people know what you stand for. We want the indigenous people of the land to rule us. We want to rule ourselves. The Oromiyan time have expired. They should drive those Oromiyan family out of the system. We want to rule ourselves. Like you look, the governor of Delta State now, Ifeanyi Okowa, it's an indigenous Iduu land. It's from Igodo. It's a Igodo man. It's our brother. You see, that means different people entirely. These are our people. Look at this man also in Rivers State, Governor Wike. It's also our brother. When you see these people who have the real blood of the people, they are peace-loving, they are good people. We don't want those useless traditions we brought from Saudi, Mecca, Medina. The governor is playing politics, trying to please the Oba ministry, playing politics with our life. You are the one who instigated Omotite. I'm coming out to continue this Omotite program later in the night. Oba Benin is the one who instigated Omotite. Are you not the one who instigated Chief Omo Saigi to insult the governor? Now you are not suspending him today because you see the governor have won the heart of the people. Mr. Governor Obaseki, don't be carried away. I know politics is a game of numbers. Mr. Governor, Your Excellency, we in diaspora, we have told our family over there to vote for you. A vote for Governor Obaseki is a vote for Ishaman to be governor of Edo State. Ishaman are Aborigine. I use all my blood to support the governorship 2024 candidate of the Isha. That is what the Oba Benin was trying to do by denying Governor Obaseki the ticket to become governor. By the time the Oba Benin, you see, when I call our father, I call it father, Ushomole. When I call Ushomole, he's doing national chairman. He said, they told him, even the way they told him that a betrayal blood reign in the family of Obaseki. Who told Obaseki? Who told this one? Is it not the same Oba Benin who were telling Oshomole? Is it not the same this Oba Benin who said they should go and destroy the house of Ekme Redewa? Your own brother, born of the same father, born from a Yoruba woman. This man is a fool. I think we are forgetting when Obaseki, when Oshomole was a governor, the Oba of Benin that told this useless Oba told Oshomole to go and destroy the house of his own brother, the same father, Ekme Redewa, at Okorotu. Okoro too, because this Oba Benin is envy. If family, have you ever seen any of the family of Oba coming out to be insulting me? They know the Oba Benin is a devil incarnate. Satan. Brothers and my sister, I am using myself to make an example for the world. The Oba Benin, I went to home office yesterday for my document, because of the lie allegation. But I was surprised everything was in order. Those allegations did have nothing to do with my stay in Europe. I am a father of a European citizen. I have never raped woman since I've been in Europe. I have never killed anybody. I have never assassinated anybody. I have never terrorized anybody. I have never steal from the bank. I have never steal from supermarkets. I don't have anything. I have never fight with the European people. I have never fight with German. I have never fight with all these people. I have never done any evil. So my record is clean as snow. So those people who are fooling themselves, they are fools. I'm just telling the Oba Benin, you are just, see, Oba Benin telling you this truth. Stop giving money to Oba Look My Eye. Oba Look My Eye just eating your money. Just giving money to this idiot, this recalcitrant. That one they just say, take your bag, give me, I'm doing a job. You will see. And I promise now, I'm going to visit Spain very soon. But I will let me keep all those things in my heart. So we are just looking at those people as fools. But the only problem I have is because yesterday my lawyer, I was supposed to meet with my lawyer yesterday by 4 o'clock because I was in another office. That's why I was not able to meet with my lawyer. Maybe I have to meet with my lawyer in 3 weeks time, and we have another mail. I am begging the general public today never to have anything to do with the Benin tradition. Benin tradition is a Sodom and Gomorrah. It's an evil. So that is not our tradition. The tradition the Oba Benin is portraying, saying is their father. I don't know where the father come from Mecca. It's Mecca tradition they give. The tradition that was being expelled and disbanded in Mecca. Now Oba Benin is now giving us those useless tradition, bringing different shrine from one time to another. So I have told the general public now that those people who continue to believe in the Oba of Benin, they should retrace their step. I am the Ogiso. Nobody should worship Oba of Benin. Oba of Benin is under me. It's under me. So I am going to make sure that the Oba of Benin is removed. They say when you talk to Oba, you will die. There's so much put fear on the Benin boy. Yeah, me and Rasha. Wait to.
Briefing newsmen, the Obazelu of Benin, Chief Osarita, flanked by the Secretary of Benin Traditional Council, Frank Irabo, said the suspension of Chief Utete Omo Osagi has to do with his leading a group of traditionalists to a house in Benin City to lay a course without the approval of the palace. Chief Ida, while announcing the suspension order of Chief Utete Omo Osagi on behalf of the Oba, disassociated the palace from the conduct of Chief Utete and his group, saying that their action is a negation of customary practice.
On Saturday last week, a certain group, the group known as Sosobukan, which is owned by the palace, was led by a chief to a certain property, certain premises in Benin, to put a course on an event, which he has no right to do. That group also belongs to the palace of Benin, and the only authority that can give instructions to such action is His Majesty the Oba of Benin. In this instance, neither did they seek the permission of the palace or take permission from the palace before going to perform such acts. Subsequently, His Majesty the Oba of Benin has thereby disassociated himself at the palace from that event, and the chief who led them, Chief Utete Omo Osagi, the Oba the Lagboyo of Benin, has been suspended from palace activities until further notice. The general public should know.
You see, You see what he said? He said, do you see what these people are playing politics? You see what they do? He said the chief who led shrine, the juju, to go swear for politician house. Say they threw bomb for the politician house. Of which these people accuse the governor, saying that governor they throw bomb. Now, the time when this chief and Oba Abini carry juju to swear for me, Oba Abini not come and say me they suspend anybody. When they carry juju till they swear for everybody, they not come out. They carry coffee for heads. They carry women naked. I say they naked. They wear white and white. Nothing where they not do. The money where they use stay swear for only me one is close to 30-something million naira. Where they say they use clothes where they wear red and red, all bead everything 30-something million. Where Oba Abini use to make sure say swear kill heads. But the swear never still kill me now. The thing they say time never. They say that before they come say na for 7 days. After they say na 14 days. After say na 21 days. After they say na 3 months. They say na 7 months. Now say na 1 year. Now 2 years now one complete now. They say na December. And December don't finish. 2 years complete now. For 2 years now you go complete. It's na 3 years. We say wait. 2021 don't become 3 years now. Who they swear for me I never see die. And nothing do anybody. Nobody die. Don't be fool. See what did this man they talk and say now about being get the juju. He say want to not take permission before he come carry the juju. Take go. Make una even ask me oh. Make una say no say those juju are fake. I'm a native doctor. I'm a spiritualist. Anything I have to do with shrine, all those juju they brought from me, all are all fake. If the juju get hand, why did they carry him man because they make sacrifice for the juju for inside palace? The juju supposed to go carry person for street, come eat the person. They use organize all those things to be swearing for also deceive us. Say, more if you juju go kill you, they go put it for na water and I will drink and say na juju kill na. If you want pass for come out for house, they put something for ground. You use your leg take cross am, you call it sick. They say na juju kill you, my brother. Na fake. I learned this work to become a native doctor for 10 years. But today I'm so happy that I can classify myself as a prophet and a priest. I am not a juju man. All those things I know. If they want to worship all those juju now, Yoruba language, Kabiyesi o, Obatola, about this, all those, they go to tell them about Laurun. Now Yoruba word, they worship. But it's saddening me, say, all those Benin people never still know their left and their right. They see they mumu. They follow Oba. The whole juju wey dey inside palace. Oba Benin is a jihadist. Oba Benin is before the Oba Benin can stay in that place where he dey so. Do you know how many souls they have slaughtered? They kill many Igbos. If the rain too fall, na Urubu and Isoko and Ijo, if I lie, let God Almighty kill me. Now they use it, they please the rain. Even na Gbename, there is a they kill for. Or if rain just fall, they will just go pack Urubu people come use. But it means they surprise Urubu people. They say quiet, don't feel cause this one. Thank God one of our brothers already tell me they cause your Benin that Urubu Isoko guy. Cause us na fool, goats. Foolish Oba Benin. Driving us away from our land, selling our villages. They say, you are a fool. What do you mean I should not talk? Let them go and call American president, call CIA. I'm going to explain everything. A man who massacred our ancestors, okay, that one is over. We're not talking about that one now. Now he's still selling our villages, selling our land, and you say I should quiet. God will punish your head. Do quiet. Quiet for what? Okay, let us forget about say he sell people, but he don't sell people tired. See what happened of recent that day, something that happened in Italy. A one girl from Edo State beneath their side, they die. They pay almost about 130,000. The Oba and the friends, they just eat the money. Now only 50 euro then they give to the daughter of the child of this girl. Oba and the family, they go buy cow, share money. Very soon, all those people who die for Libya, those who die for Europe, Oba, they will sell their bond. Oba begin to sell land. If you don't sell it, it's job people na your border. Make you vex, come on and say, now you get land. Make Ogun carry for if kill you your generation. Cross leg, go gele, go Uoton, cross leg, go all those job community say you want to go sell land. Me, if a job people don't feel kill you, the way Shani people take kill Ozolwa, I will kill myself. Me, I will just carry knife. I will kill myself. If he Oba Benin, See my hand for up. I carry my hand to God Almighty and Ogiso, our ancestor. I'm not a Odudu ancestor. If you know, say you get 5 heads, say they born you well, say now Odudu I born you, or me and I born bastard. Say make you come out for your palace or send those Tony Kabaka or those terrorists or those people. Make you go Ijo community. Say that Benin people be your food, they be your slaves. Say Ijo, it is now what you do to us those days. We sell people, they sell. Now you go first say country they sell Benin people because the Benin people they be full. They go say physical, you know, see after they don't abolish slavery, slaves see the Oba palace. Benin people see they give their children to Oba as slaves. Oh, sometimes Oba will you carry something do human sacrifice. They know they talk. They just be also. But make you go carry Urubu man, say you want to call something do sacrifice nowadays. But they say they do what they hide though, because when I know what I will do, one day we will catch that deputy Oba, we will catch him. I'm going to beg our Ijo to catch that guy. Because they carry police, they beg him. Police, they guide deputy Oba. They carry police, they carry OPC, they guide that one day. Our Niger Delta, they will catch that deputy Oba. They don't go kill and don't do anything. They will just catch and they all beat him. Make you just confess how they think they use human being for sacrifice. That deputy Oba. That one, God, that boy will confess. How they think they use human being for sacrifice. Now make Oba be not drive and come out now. As they use the remove him as a deputy or as a mother, they come make him as a supreme. Now they come elevate him to the real deputy Oba. It was ceremonial deputy Oba before. But now it's now full power. As a remover come out for slave, they come make him correct deputy. The Oba believe for not poison that guy to death because he knows say the whole world they look. Because tomorrow if it also they assassinate and die because that guy know all evil. If everyone. So to not to stay long, maybe we will come out again and talk about this very disgrace the Oba is fooling himself. He's just doing all those things so that people will come out. See that they carry OPC come out. Look at what the Oba is doing. The other day came out with OPC. Old Dua People Congress. It brought OPC out and it was parading OPC. He said they came to kill secret court in Benin. The whole secret court we have in Benin, they are shrine, they are idol. It is juju they be. Those juju are from where? Are they not from Ile-Ife? Aye was formed in Oba Palace, Black House. There is a motherland. Aye say anybody follow they drag their motherland. Wait, what is the meaning of motherland? Because Oba Benin say they get lands. Aye was found in the Yoruba lands. Now these two courts controlling our states, and they just use all these things to be brainwashing us. You see, Aye is killing his own cousin. Kill Aye, they kill yourself. See that what they are doing. They will cut their mouth, they will cut their head, they will cut their intestine, they will cut all these things. And the more these people continue to kill, the more the Oba need to progress. So we are calling on our indigenous people on behalf of our land today to take note, to be vigilant. I want to assure the general public that the Oba Benin, the Benin is too small to capture. It's too small. See, the other day, the Oba Benin sponsors some multitude and the rest. They came out on live video and started carrying AK-47. Obama. Let me show you the video. They were even threatening the job. I said, look at those fools. They were even carrying guns. Say, Joe, we will kill the Joe. You say you kill the Joe. Say, he see, is they go to school. They said they will kill a Joe. Obama will kill it. I say, he? Now me, I go lead the revolution. Now me, I will just take flights. Don't move. They say me flight. Pew! I don't go talk as I want to enter. See me for I don't think they talk as I say that Gele now will follow come. I'm coming to Gele to come, to come and repair our land. From Gele to Benin State for 15 minutes. No, 20 minutes. Don't enter inside Benin there. Just use some hand palace. And any helicopter will come up, just shoot and down. No helicopter can come there to carry and go Mecca. Or within Saudi, they want to go, or Ile-Ife. You have no escape routes. The young people should block the waterways. Why Asian people should block that side? Then we have to send some people to block all the roads. So if you don't have anywhere to run, if you want to follow north, Asian people block that side. If you want to follow east, Igbo people, they will block that side. They will mark the roadblock for the road. When you want to follow about Benin. Where you want follow all those no give all those what they call duke. They are blame so chuku their belly. That na belly we think they sell our land. That's why that's so the where you wear so the school you wear why who our gbon a coffee ball. Bastards. Bastard, because they say they don't know where their father come from. They are bastard. The word of Oba, this Oba Bini, they are all bastard. Somebody who does not know where the family come from is not a bastard. And when you are calling Oba Bini bastard, people say don't call him bastard. Oba Bini, you must leave our land. You must leave. You must leave our land. You are not from our land. You are not from there. You are not from our land. So today we will find a time to come and make a video concerning the politics the Oba Bini is trying to play. You use your Motiti. You use your Motiti as a cover up. Oba Bini, you must come and answer what you have done. Oh. The land, the villages you have sold. Motiti, you want to use Motiti to cover it. Look at what this man is saying. You think we are just the Benin people are the fools in the Benin? Look at what is going. The Oba Bini, if you want to make farm in government acres now, there is no acres again. The Oba Bini have sold all. The Oba Bini have sold all. He knew very well that he cannot go to Ishan land to say, oh, I have land here to sell. No. He cannot go to Ijo land. Now he say he want to go to Ijo. He say he owns the Ijo land. And God punish you. How come you own Ijo land? Hey, the thing that surprised me. Oh. Say now you get Ijo land. But now see, the other day when he fool himself. Say now God will punish. Come Ijo land and come to say now you get Ijo land. God punish your head. Come on, Ijo, Abama, that guy is Ozu, Mugu. Fear will let you go. Me. Nobody. Now God will punish you and your all those fools where you carry come out. See now, bat up there from under my foot. I want to show you where these people are fooling themselves. See, bat up there. Bat up there, my foot. Let me just show you so you can see it. We're saying they will fight Ijo. They would. I just look at this, but I just laugh. Eh? Look at the video.
Hello, this is a special warning to the judges. They felt that they are more superior than the Oba of Benin. And it is just a warning. It's not a child play. It is what we have realized. They are taking Benin for granted. And from today, we have decided whenever they make any mistake, to threaten our Obas, remember that the militants are still existing. Even though when we said we have renounced, we are still here. This is it. Believe it. The harder they come, the harder they fall. Our Oba is too big for them to trespass. Whenever they make any mistake, again, then it will be story and to be told to their great grandchildren how the Ijos were finished in the kingdom. If only one king we have in the kingdom, we don't have up to 2 kings in the kingdom. And the Ijos are too small. And they are too small. For one Ijo ìjọkẹyà lórí wẹ̀yìn ẹ̀dáwọ̀ bára lè bàbá náà mọ̀nà nígbà máa mú ẹgbẹ́ ènìyàn yá gbọ̀gbọ̀ wọn ni ìjọ lọ́wọ́ yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ lè tàpẹ́ àmì ọbẹ̀ fa ọba pàmì ẹ̀làwọ̀ náà kọ̀mọ́kọ́ lọ́wọ́ yẹn yẹn yàn lọ́wọ́ yẹn lọ́wọ́ bá fẹ́ mọ̀nà níbi ọba máa mú ẹgbẹ́ ènìyàn yá gbọ̀gbọ̀ yà sọ̀tọ̀ máa mú ẹgbẹ́ ènìyàn yá kẹ́ yà sọ̀tọ̀ máa wọlé gbẹ́rẹ́ ní tí àtọ̀ òbí jọ ìgbẹ́gẹ̀ yẹn yáwó tí màá kí á máa yà gbọ́ bí yá mọ́tọ̀ ẹ̀jọba rẹ̀ ẹ̀jọba Ewuare ìṣẹ́kọ̀ ọba àtọ́pẹ́ ọba àtọ́pẹ́.
You see Tony Kabaka and all those mumu Bini boys, they don't know themselves. When they know, some of them, not be all of them, be mumu for inside. They don't say job, but they go come out, go they do fake video. See, now the spirit of our lands, now Iduu, Igbo, Isha, and these are our brothers who come from that land. All of us, Alba, we will see how the Exodus will be very peaceful. He say in one form Republic of Human Sacrifice. Say one form Benin Kingdom. He go travel go Port Harcourt. He say one form Kingdom of Benin. He say that by people of Port Harcourt, say children, now God will punish your heads. Where be your children? You don't know where your children dey. I didn't say they tell wicked that they say they believe say, but fair not to tell wicked that they say, wicked, you are my children. Now me born you because we cannot know who born Abi or Ozu. Say now you born who. Now tomorrow that you come see say now you see born me. Some fools they say Iyoba Mahin. My picking up your Oduduwa descendant to Oduduwa from Mecca. I'm not from Mecca. Now all those idiots now come from Mecca. So my brothers and my sisters, you see, we continue to prosper all the days of our life. We are going to make sure that we reunite all our descendants together. The Oba Abini, they have choice. Because the Israelites were living in Germany before, they were living in Europe, and today they went back to their lands and dwell in. So Oba Abini, they have big land in Saudi Arabia. So if the Oba Abini felt so bad that his descendants, they want to go back to Mecca or they want to go back to Ile-Ife, we are ready to tell them to go back to where they come from. So we don't have Oba again. I am the Kabiesi, I am the Ogiso of Iduu land in Benin. So Oba Benin is not from that land. It's not from that place. Yes. She's the Kabiesi. Yes. Oba Benin, where you now? Kosiamo. She's the Kabiesi one of that land. So the craze Oba Benin, the mad, no get sense. So that land belongs to us. We are going to take what belongs to us, our father's land. So Oba Benin is responsible for driving all our families away from our land. We said no. See, look, how you? We love you so much. You see. So he said, Oba Benin say make anybody not put this bead for neck. Say because na him he gets the bead. Say the can come from Ile-Ife. Beads wey Portuguese carry come. Bead wey Portuguese carry come. Oba Benin say make anybody not put them for neck. See Eba, see don't put her for neck. Oba Benin, you go die today. You know, see, I say, my baby, now put her for neck by herself now. See, So, Oba Benin, we will continue to monk you and bury all those land you have been selling our farmland, selling everything, and you and your CDA and your groups, driving all of us away from our lands. And we said, we are coming for you. Palace in you. Continue to face your palace. The thing will happen. NTA will report them. The whole world they will hear say yes. The owner of the land, the Kabiesi of the land, the Ogburuweni of the land, the Igodo, the king himself, the key to the kingdom, he don't come. I want to come collect what belongs to me. That is my land. So the Yoruba Benin, you are an imposter. All this you are doing to please governor so that going to Babangida, go to Buhari, go to Emir of Kanu, all this one, you are just fooling yourself. These people are not going to mind you because you are a failure, because you have already, you who deny your ancestor. For a useless, this idiot to have denied Odua. And you came out to say the Oduduwa, now you are not saying you give birth to Oduduwa. From which village Oduduwa come from in Edo State? We don't know the village where he come from. Oba Abini don't have village. It's only the mother from Oba that come from our village. Ewijoba, Miami, Ewiroba, Uhe, or Obioba. Oba is Uhe Ile-Ife. It's a title. Thank you very much. We love you so much, and I want to also use the opportunity to also tell you that don't be afraid. If you know, say me, I use my my language to talk now. Broken English. If you know, say they use it to swear juju before you come Europe, and now you see different misery. Things not they go well for you. Bad things they happen to you, my brother. All those juju they go mark for my body. I am the only answer to it. Oyedepo cannot do nothing. Adeboye cannot do nothing. I am Ogiso. I will make difference in to stop those evil, because say take the evil out of the people, they be acting fine. I tell you today, all those things where they put for our body, you know, consult me. Use that water. You see, to my baby, use and take clean the face. Her face, she's okay. Do juju not the work for where we did, because that water that we use. Edagbon o baba, Ewuare, Ogenera me o dole dagbon meji, ni ma iri oja o oge no so gi o, Edagbon o baba, Edagbon ma ni bi Ogiso, Ewuare. Ogiso erima o dole dagbi weji, ni ma baba. So our ancestors said we must stand for our vision, for our unity now, so that we must progress. So we see when sometimes I will not say my dream because of the Oba. If I say my dream out now, the Oba will go and consult some native doctor. Say, oh, this boy, follow this side, because anytime I am speaking, I don't see anything secret about my dream out. Because Yoruba Benin is so very, very diabolical to the extent he has spent anywhere you go, you ask them, say, do you have any juju that I can use to quench this boy? Muffy face. Do you have any juju? Do you have any place? Anything we can do to quench this boy? The Yoruba Benin have went to Ife, sent native doctor from Ife. If I lie against Yoruba Benin, if you are not going to Yoruba, if you are not invited Yoruba native doctor to silence me, if I lie against you, let the God of that land, the God of Ogiso, not Oduduwa from Ile-Ife, the real gods of our land, the ancestors, let them hold my breath, let me die very fast. You have done everything, but I am still there alive. And you know what I do? Anytime I see this man, he say, oh, he's trying to do some kind of stupidity, I will just take the water from the river. I use the water to touch my face, put some on the ground. Everything is peaceful. These people are just fooling themselves. The only thing that is affecting me is these people are trying to stop me from live video programs, because I have two lawyers. Do you know what it takes for you to pay for lawyer? That is why sometimes, you see, sometimes I cry out too, because the Yoruba Benin have so much money. That's why sometimes I tell people, please help me. Don't just look like that, because when we don't talk, these people will have chance to sell all our generation. Where do we call our home? You call passports your home, and that make you a fool. People are looking for their home. They do not call passport your home. It's passport. I have passport. German is a passport. I have. My child is not a German. This is a German, but I want my child to know where she come from. I am the father. Huh? I am the father. So we are the indigenous people of our land, the Iduu. So this is our land. We all must.
Einige Entfernung vom Nest hinsetzen. Davon profitiert nicht nur der Tierfilmer. für dieses Nest, das so nah an mir dran liegt, bin ich ja in dem Moment ein Schutz, weil der Fuchs kommt nicht so nah.
So I have to respect my baby. So we have to play, you know. I'm a father, I must respect my family, you know. This is what we must do. We must play. So these people who have been saying that they are looking for me, they do here is Jamie, here not I don't know where they say they can kill people. Nobody kill anybody here. We are law-abiding citizens here. They say if they see me in train station, they will fight. And I repeat again, Oba, look my eye. What you have done before, that is just a child's play. If they burn you well, if they burn you well, say they burn you well. Say that idiotic if you do that time. Come. Anywhere you just say as a so this boy call you that time. I can't see over there. You come. I want you to talk about. If they talk about, for this I hear this one. You understand? Come. I am a father. You understand? A father, I be you. Not if they play. Yeah. Wow. Thank you. Bless you. Yeah, play music. Come this side. Yeah, play music. Come dance here.
Living my life for jelly. I know they find trouble. I they do my things so try darling. Your way. But anybody will want change my destiny. You carry me.
Oh my wife, where you dey?
Baba oh, parents forever. You just fighting my battle. Baba oh, parents forever. Make your fire the chase them all away.
My baby is dancing now because we are going to win the Oba. We will win him.
Fire will get to level. Come here doing with no compliments. I thought that will get to most. Come here doing with no compliments. All they know you're the same baby. All they know what you're the being was selected. All they know you're the same baby. All they know what you're the being was selected. I come at the home. Not the everywhere.
Oba Ewuare must fall.
Oh no.
See Ewuare le lóòótọ́.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.